up, fam? What's up, you guys? So, y'all, I seen this chicken and shrimp, baked chicken and shrimp Alfredo on my feed on Instagram. I was like, man, I need to make me some of that. So, this past weekend, I ended up buying all the ingredients, and I was like, I'm gonna make this on Monday. So that's what I did. And y'all, when I say it came out so good, like it came out so good. So right now, like I'm seasoning up the shrimp. I use all-purpose seasoning with some black pepper. And I think that was it. I believe I used a little bit of paprika or chili powder. It was one of those. After I seasoned up my shrimp, I ended up cutting up my chicken. Once I was done cutting up the chicken, y'all, these chickens were like huge, so it took me a little minute to cut them up. But So once I was done cutting up the chicken and everything, mind you guys, it took me a while. I think I ended up having like a whole chicken breast left after cutting up 4 pieces of chicken. So it was a lot of chicken, y'all. But yeah, so once I was done cutting all of those up, I really needed them to be in like little fine pieces. Ended up seasoning up my chicken, and I believe I used complete season, Sazon, chili powder, paprika, and onion powder. Once I was done with that, that's when we got to cooking it. Alright, you guys, so now cooking the chicken. I cooked the chicken for a good 8 minutes, and once I was done with cooking the chicken, I actually had 2 pots of chicken that I had cooked, but I didn't record that part because it wasn't needed. But once I was done with the chicken, I did the same thing to the shrimp, but I cooked the shrimp for 2 minutes on each side. And once I was done cooking the shrimp, that's when I started on my sauce, my Alfredo. So once I was done cooking my shrimp and my chicken, I started to work on my Alfredo sauce. Usually I would buy the Alfredo sauce already made, but I really wanted something homemade. So I used heavy whipping cream, a stick of butter, minced garlic, mozzarella cheese, and Parmesan cheese as well. And then once I was done, like adding what I needed to add to it, I was just like stirring it up and making sure like it was nice and creamy, and so like the consistency that I wanted it to be at. a complete season. Although a mess happened there, but that's okay. So I added in my complete season. Pepper. What else did I add? A little bit of paprika, and I believe that was it. And chili powder. Yeah, and chili powder. And once I was done with that, I stirred it up and mixed it up really, really good. Turned it down a little bit because it was like a little too high. And I didn't want it to burn. So I ended up turning it down. And I just kept mixing it. Mixing it. Alright, and then I went ahead and added in my broccoli. And once I added in my broccoli, I went ahead and added my chicken shrimp. And once I was done adding in my chicken and shrimp, I stirred it all around. And then I added my noodles to a separate pot, and then added the sauce and the chicken and shrimp and the broccoli to that pot and stirred it up all nice and good. And then once I was done with that, I added it to the pan and I put some cheese over it. And then I went ahead and added my pans to the oven, and I put that on for 350 and let it bake for 25 minutes. And this is the finishing look, you guys. The food was so good. I really enjoyed this meal. It was a quick, nice and easy meal. And this is before, and this is after. And then here goes my plate, you guys. Oh, and the breadsticks. And then here goes my plate.